Hey there, guys. This time we have a Squier Contemporary Active Jazzmaster. I picked it up for Black Friday. Obviously, with the active pickups, they're leaning more towards the metal crowd now, even though Leo Fender originally designed the Jazzmaster for jazz players, hence the name. It actually ended up appealing more to surf bands and then later punk bands. But let's see if we can turn this into the ultimate metal master. The factory pickups were kind of a one-trick pony. They really only had a good metal sound and sounded kind of thin on anything else. So, as part of my METALmaster theme, I decided to go with a set of EMG 81 and 60 active pickups, a favorite of Kirk Hammett from Metallica and many other metal players. And also, being that this already was equipped with active pickups, it would be much easier, no need to route for a battery compartment. Here we strip everything off the pick guard because all the components will be replaced because the EMG pickups come with a solder-free installation kit with each pickup. As I'm unboxing the pickups here, I will say that I did like the ease of the solderless installation kit, but if you don't buy the pickups in a set, you will have to purchase a three-way switch separately, as I've had to do here. The wiring is fairly straightforward except for the wiring from the switch. It is possible to plug those in completely reversed where nothing will actually work. So, also you have to make room inside the cavity for the small distribution block that everything plugs into. And a little extra polish so it'll really shine. Even though the factory tuners were fairly stable and well made, I felt a set of locking hipshot tuners would be a better upgrade to help keep the tuning in when you're really cranking out on it. So here we're doing a little test fit, make sure everything goes together well. That's when I discovered that the holes in the headstock were actually a little smaller than the nuts. So using a reamer, we opened them up a little bit. I have found on several Chinese instruments lately that the holes are a little smaller than the standard size of 10 millimeter. So we install the pegs with the handy dandy locking plates from Hipshot, which make installation a breeze. And I replaced the string tree with a Graphtec model, self-lubricating to help keep the guitar in tune. To go along with the Graphtec nut I'm going to install and the Graphtec saddles we're going to use on the tremolo. We're getting the tremolo reinstalled, install the springs, and the nice new Graphtec saddles, which should hopefully make a big difference in tuning stability in the long run. And it was at this point that my hopes of a completely solderless installation were dashed upon the rocks of fate because the supplied wires weren't nearly long enough. So I may do. Cut one end off kind of short because you can't really attach those connections again. And on the other end, left a little bit of a lead because I may be able to actually use the plug on something else. And did the only soldering I had to do. Overall, the installation was pretty easy though. Then tucking the wires into the cavity turned out to be one of the harder parts of the whole installation. As you can see here, fighting with the pick guard, trying to get it on the guitar. Install a battery and give it a quick test. Enough with the bits and bobbins. Let's move to what she sounds like. To really get an idea of what it sounds like, I thought somebody with a little more skill would be appropriate, so I asked Nikhil Mukherjee at Live from Peace Frog's Den to demo it for us. Gotta love those crunchy rhythm tones. But check out these lead sounds. That's where these guys really start to sing. there you go. The 8160 EMGs sound fantastic. It's an easy install. Being solderless, it really didn't take very long at all. Doesn't take a whole lot of skill to do. The Graphtec nut and saddles, along with the hip shot locking tuning pegs, make quite a difference in tuning stability, but I will say it's still not quite a full locking Floyd setup. And I have to give many, many thanks to Nikhil Mukherjee and Live for Peace Frog's Den for giving you the awesome performance so you could hear what these pickups sound like. There's no way I could have ever done them justice like he did. So thanks again, Nikhil. And I'll see you next time.